Hello, I'm not an actor nor a paid spokesperson, just a concerned citizen that lives in the Grand Haven public school system. After the May bond proposal of $155 million failed, GHAPS is again asking voters to pass two bond proposals on November 7. GHAPS basically split the May proposal into two proposals, totaling $146 million. They shaved $9 million by reducing the number of buses. GHAPS hired King Media to do a survey to help them understand why the May proposal failed. Here's what that survey found. Most GHAPS voters do not trust district leadership with their money. Voters were upset by the district's lack of transparency with a $1.3 million embezzlement. Voters felt the district was misleading them on the future plans for Lakeshore Middle School. Voters did not appreciate that GHAPS would not explain the current expiring bonds could result in tax decreases. Voters felt the bond proposal lacked detail and appeared to be more like a blank check. And lastly, voters do not believe GHAPS has the ability to focus on the basic educational needs of children without indoctrination. Grand Haven voters also want to know, how were ESSER funds spent? How will maintenance of the new structures be addressed? How did the district come up with a dollar amount for the bond proposal? Are there additional financial losses due to the embezzlement that have not yet been reported? Why was there no accountability for failed internal practices that enabled an embezzlement to take place for at least 7 years? When will community members be able to ask questions about the bond without having to pre-submit them, but instead be able to ask them in an open and transparent setting? And lastly, the board claims there are $275 million worth of needs. When is the district going to ask for that money? Let's talk about Lakeshore Middle School. Did you know that in May, the district allocated $100,000 for the demolition of Lakeshore Middle School? But now they're asking for $1.8 million in the November proposal. They still want to demo the school after spending over $5 million on remodels. What a waste. Also, the proposed location for the new middle school is vacant land in the country with no existing utilities capable of supporting a school complex. Not to mention the streets cannot safely handle the increase in traffic. Usually the state bond qualification process is overseen by the state of Michigan, and the final step is an audit of bond funds. In May, the proposed district bonds were qualified. That means they're overseen by the state. This time, GHAPS is asking voters for non-qualified bonds in an audit-free $146 million bond. And after the $1 million plus embezzlement, are they serious? There's a big difference between needs and wants. Grand Haven residents want children to have the educational tools they need to be successful, but feel the district has a habit of wasting money. If they cannot maintain existing structures, why should we give them money to build new ones? The failed bond survey from King Media recommends that GHAPS not present a new bond proposal to the community in November. King Media explained, the community clearly wants more conversation, evaluation of options, impact studies, and plans for the existing site if a move is necessary. This process cannot feel rushed or superficial. It has to be thoughtful, genuine, and intentional. Why spend money on a professional survey and not listen to the recommendations? What is their rush?